Hello everyone, my name is Earl Mamrell. I'm an occupational therapist at the Sensory Therapy Place. Today we will learn about our tactile system, also known as the skin. We will also learn how the skin impacts our sensory motor cortex and its function. We will also look at the role of occupational therapy for children with sensory processing difficulties.
Hi, thank you for joining me today. Let's get right into it. Here's the picture of our human skin, and you can see it's very complex and it houses a complex network of receptors responsible for detecting various sensations, including touch, pressure, temperature, and pain. Our tactile system plays a crucial role in social bonding. Gentle touches, hugs, and even handshakes can release oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, promoting feeling of trust and connection. Our skin also serves as a defense layer and responsible for protecting us from pathogens, bacteria, and viruses in our environment. Another point about our tactile system is that it's closely linked to proprioception, which is the sense that helps us understand the position and movement of our body in space. This integration is essential for activities requiring coordination and spatial awareness. Our hands also has the highest density of touch pressure receptors, and that's why humans is very fast to learn when it comes to hands-on learning. The human hand is a marvel of sensory perception equipped with an intricate network of receptors that enable us to navigate and interact with the world around us. This sensory information is processed and interpreted by specific area of the brain known as the somatosensory cortex, forging a crucial link between touch and cognitive understanding. Within the hand, there are various types of receptors responsible for detecting and different aspects of touch, pressure, and temperature. Now, in this picture, we're looking at the somatosensory cortex, also known as our sensory motor cortex. This picture depicts the homunculus. Homunculus is very interesting. Looking at the brain, so you can see the hand of this picture right here is so big, as well as the tongue, jaw, and mouth area. This tells us that the connection goes beyond immediate sensation. The somatosensory cortex is involved in higher cognitive function, including object recognition, spatial awareness, and integration of sensory input with motor response. This intricate link between hand receptors and the somatosensory cortex highlights the essential role of our hands, not only in tactile exploration, but also in shaping our perception and understanding the world. The thing about the somatosensory cortex is that using touch, it promotes neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and reorganize itself in response to experiences. When working with touch modalities, you create opportunities for the brainstem and sensory motor cortex to establish new neural connections, fostering improved sensory processing, motor skills, and overall neural integration. In our clinic at Sensory Therapy Place, we use touch as a modality in our approach to the brainstem and sensory motor cortex, and it's rooted in its direct influence on primitive brain function, as well as sensory motor integration development, proprioceptive feedback, and emotional regulation. The goal is to promote neuroplasticity for children with sensory processing difficulties. This holistic engagement with touch enhances the therapeutic impact, supporting a comprehensive and dynamic interaction with the neural processes underlying motor skills, sensory perception, and emotional well-being. Now, let's explore some of the most commonly used in occupational therapy designed to support individuals in improving sensory processing and motor skills. Number one is slime. What I have here is slime, and it helps activating the receptors in the hand, hands-on learning. There's so many benefits of the slime. Also activating the right side of the brain. We also use sensory brush for individuals who often scratch or have very they pick their skin. So that's another tool that kids benefit. We teach them to, instead of picking their scab or wound, they use this as less damaging in their skin. The sensory brush often used calling the Wilberger brushing protocol, which provide deep pressure into the skin, helping individuals with sensory processing difficulties to regulate their response to stimuli. Another tool is a weighted lap pad or weighted blanket. Inside of the weighted pad is the bean bag, and simply it's used for deep pressure, promoting a calming effect on the nervous system and aiding individuals in achieving a more organized state. Lastly, one thing that's very common in occupational therapy is the heavy work opportunities. Most occupational therapists that I've worked with or read recommendation is working in this area. Activities such as pushing, pulling, lifting heavy objects are often recommended in occupational therapy. And basically, as we talk about the skin and the sensory motor cortex, is promote proprioceptive input, which enhance body awareness and coordinations. And there you have it, folks. Thank you for showing me about the tactile system and sensory motor function. There is a lot. I didn't go into deep dive into it, but in future episodes, we will talk more about that, those function of the brain, as well as sensory processing skills. I hope you find this very helpful. If you find this information interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating content. Until next time, everybody, stay curious. Thank you.